Hello, and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa, and I live in Michigan with my husband and my two girls. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 86. Got my coffee. Scrappy Sunday. Pumpkin spice creamer. This was my last bottle of pumpkin spice creamer, but my mother found some in her store and she bought me a bottle, and I saw her yesterday, so I have it in my possession. So I can have pumpkin spice creamer just a little bit longer. I told her if she keeps seeing it in her store, just keep buying it. I will pay her back. I would drink that year round if I could. All right, today is Sunday, January 31st. It's the last day of January. I can't believe it. January used to be like the hardest month for me when I was younger. It was dark, it's gray, it's snowy, it's freezing. I couldn't stand January. And now it's like, poof, gone. So it doesn't bother me as much as it used to. Maybe it was before, like, I did crafty things. I don't know what I did when I was in my 20s. I know I did cross stitch, but that was probably it. Anyway. If you are new, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I will have all the show notes right down there. Links to all the good stuff. My Instagram, my Ravelry group, patterns, yarn, all that good stuff right down there. And this is a podcast mostly about knitting, but sometimes crochet, and I have cross stitch today. So that pops in here every once in a while. Yeah, I think that's my spiel. I have FOs, whips, and you know how last week I didn't have any acquisitions? Well, they came in all last week. And plus I got a gift. Oh, I love it. All right. And then I will I will tell you what I've been reading and watching. Yeah, so that's what I got. Let's get one more sip of coffee. Sorry if that's annoying to you guys, but I need my coffee. What time is it? It is 10:02 a.m. All right, finished objects. Socks. I finished these. These are for my mom for Christmas. I really love this colorway. This is Patons Kroy 70s stripes. And I did the heel in Patons Kroy muslin. They don't match, but they go in the right order. Usually with Patons Kroy, I have like just enough. So I tend to not get the sequins to match because I'd have to cut and waste it. And I had a little extra because I changed the heel. I did that on purpose so that I could have the scraps and make, I love Patons Kroy scrappy socks. So after I make all of my mom's socks and maybe a couple of socks for me, then I will have a bunch of scraps left over to make scrappy socks. I need to do that. Last year I did like a pair of scrappy socks, one a month, but I didn't do that this year or this month. I'll get to it maybe. And 64 stitches. My mom wears the same size. Well, we have the same size foot. I wear size 8.5 and she wears a size 8. But I measured her foot and it's the same length as mine, so I don't know. Maybe I like a looser shoe than she does. All right, and here's a surprise finished object. I finished these yesterday. Now, I'm probably going to post a picture on Instagram today, so it probably won't be a surprise. Maybe if you don't follow me on Instagram. I finished them. Oh my word, I love these. This is also Patons Kroy, Mulberry stripes. And the heels I did in Patons Kroy Gentry Gray, which is, it's a very, very charcoal gray. I wouldn't say it's heathered, but maybe a little. These are also for my mom for Christmas. Oh, I love these. Same thing, 64 stitches. I don't have any socks on the needles, guys. Oh, I'm gonna have today I am not gonna knit any socks. I'm gonna take a break today because tomorrow is the 1st, and that means I can start my Desert Vista dye work socks. So I think I'm going to concentrate on scrappy projects today because it's Scrappy Sunday. So yes, 2 pairs of socks. So next week I probably won't have any. I don't know. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. All right, last finish object. I also didn't think I was gonna finish this, and I did. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. I finished it. Find the Witch Within. This is for my friend Amy because she can't cross stitch. This I'm not too happy about, but it's on the back. I'm too hard on myself. This is the first time I've done it this way. But you hang it on the wall, you're not going to see it. Oh, so here you go, Amy. It's on your way. Gotta finish two more socks of yours, and then I'll package everything together. The Desert Vista Dye Work socks are going to be hers too. And then I have this pair, or this yarn right here. These are hers too. I showed this already. Coloring book yarns. BMO. I'm really looking forward to knitting this one. I love the colors. But those are going to be after. I'll have to think about that. I'll talk about it now since I'm done with my finished objects. I started watching, well, we'll just go into reading and watching for a little bit because that's what inspired me for this next project that I wanted to do. So I rewatched the Harry Potter movies 1 and 2, and that got me in the mood to reread the series again. So I'm going to do that, audiobooks, of course, and knit a pair of Harry Potter socks. Yes, so I'm going to do that. I did that. Did I do that last year? I know Nomadic Yarns did it as a knit along, but I don't think she's doing that anymore because of the Harry Potter thing, which everybody knows all about that. But I have Harry Potter yarn and I'm going to knit it. So I'm going to do the Desert Vista Dye Works. I don't know, maybe I'll do those next and then I'll do the Harry Potter. I don't know. If I don't do one a month, it's not a big deal. So we will see. Okay, finished objects done. Now let's go on to whips. And I have 2 new whips and 1 old whip. I wasn't going to show it, but then I finished those socks, so I'm like, ooh, I only have 2 whips. I gotta have more than that. So this is a bag my mom made. And this whip is in 2 bags. I will tell you why in a minute. And this is my Mario bag from Knit for Brains. I love this bag. So, this one's complicated. Oh, I got this. I think this KnitPicks. What is it called? A pattern keeper. This is a paper pattern. Let's see. I'm going to show it. The paint pan cowl. I like the little drawing. I like that this pattern doesn't have like full pictures because it takes up a lot of ink. And I'm cheap. I'm even cheap because I don't even have a printer. I have to print stuff at my mom's house if I'm going to. All right, I am using scraps, hence this big bag of minis. I just put all of them in there. This isn't even all of them. I got, this was my last round of row 1 yarns for a little bit. I took a break. And this dyer, this is 100% superwash wool, so I don't want to use this as heels because there's no nylon in it, so I thought I would use it for this cowl. So I have them separated, but oh, look at all the glorious minis. So I have a bag for my minis, and then I have a bag for my project. I am working on this today. Yes, I am. I love this so much. Look, guys. Look at this. I think this is my first time. This is a DK weight pattern. So I don't have any DK weight in my stash. So I am holding a fingering Hell Double. The gray color is KnitPicks Stroll. Is this Cobblestone Heather? Yep. Cobblestone Heather. So that's my main color. And then I'm just using scraps. I did a provisional cast on. And I'm just making a tube. This is a 16-inch needle. Oh, look at my floats. Do you see my floats? Turn this inside out, because this is probably the only time you're going to see the floats. Oh, I love it. There's my floats. So you make a big tube and you Kitchener the ends together. And I messed up this green row. It's been a while since I've done color work. I mean, stitching it is fine. I have no problems with that, but I had a hard time reading the pattern, I guess. This green one is supposed to be 2 solid greens and then one of these. I did every other one. And I didn't notice it until I finished the whole thing. And I'm like, I'm not taking that out. So that's what it is. Nobody's going to know it. So that's what I have. And it takes about, I did these 3 colors. I weighed the ball before I started, and I weighed it after. This one took 3 grams, this one took 4 grams, and this one took 3 grams. So I'm hoping it's about 3 or 4 grams for each color, and that will help me when I have a mini. If it looks small, I'll weigh it and see if I'll have enough. But I'm just going to do random. I'm going to try to keep, like, not do a bunch of greens together. But, oh, yes. And these are Chiaogoos. Is it 6? Where is it? There it is. Yep, 6. It's a 4mm. I got my little Chewbacca Yeti. I'll probably leave him right there, and then I'll show you how far I got this all done in one day. So I feel like this is going to be a fast project. Yeah, it's a very easy color work pattern because it's just squares. And that is that. And this is magnetic. It has these little, these little magnets in there. There's some big ones and small ones. And I don't want to show you I have the chart in there. Don't want to show that, but it has little knit stitches in the inside. I'm not sure because it's really slippy slidey, but maybe that's because I have the pattern in. I put them in these protector things, so to keep them a little bit nicer. So I don't know if it's making it kind of slippy slidey, but I think if I just do a row of squares, I won't have to worry about at a time, at a one sitting. Then I won't have to be like, where was I at? Was I in row 2 or 3 of this color? So that is that whip. I think I'm going to work on this today too. I have like 3 things I want to work on today. All right. This one I wasn't going to show, but like I said, I only had 2 whips, so I'm like, why not? We'll just show it. Sorry if you're going to get sick of seeing this. But I didn't work on it that much this week. Well, the beginning of the week I did, and then I was like, I must finish these socks. So I went. So this got put on the back burner. But tonight, I'm going to work on this. My blankie. That's where I was last week. So I got like an inch and a half. I had to change the stitch marker, or progress keeper. I had a star on there, and it was too heavy, and it was stretching my stitches out. So I changed it to a little green Mario mushroom by Simply Serving. So yeah. Oh, I love this so much. This is like my favorite. Alright, let's see. Last time I connected a new ball of KnitPicks Stroll fingering ash. And here is my... Oh, is it the snowplow? Did you guys hear that? Yep. That's the snowplow going down my street. I'll talk about weather in a little bit. Wow, that's 2 of them. They must be following each other. Interesting. So this is KnitPicks Felici. I just do my scraps and I do my magic knot ball. And yeah, when I ran out, I just magic knotted this together. Yes. And this is the... I don't have the pattern right. I always say this pattern wrong. I need to go back to my notes from last week. Cozy Comfort Throw by Molly of Homespun House. And I'm using Knitter Pride Dreamz US 8, a 32-inch cord. So I'm holding those 2 together to marl it, and it is so squishy. Oh. I would love to finish this before, or like really close to stash, but I don't know. Blankets usually take me forever, and when it gets warmer, I should have started this like in the summer, because now it's not very big and it's not very warm in my lap when I want warm blankets in my lap. So that's okay. So this is what it looks like striping the KnitPicks in it, or Felici, with the gray. Kind of wish I did a lighter gray, but I can always make another one with lighter gray, right? If you've watched me in the past, I have an addiction to KnitPicks Felici, so I have a ton of scraps. And full balls still. I need to get using those so I can have more scraps for my blanket. Alright, last whip. I need to get a move on. We're almost at 20 minutes. This is another new whip. It says stitching the high notes. A Christmas bag, but I don't care. Let's see. If you watched my episodes like in November, December, I had a little addiction and bought a lot of cross-stitch ornaments, Christmas ornaments. I got all my thread in there, my scissors, so that fits in the bag. Here's the one I'm doing. I figured I'd do, I think if I did like one a month, I would finish them all. My daughter said she wanted to do one, so we'll see. I have to recount. But here's the one. I'm working on. I decided to do the snowman in January while there's still snow on the ground. And this is by Satsuma Street. This is a kit. So it came with all the floss and the beads and the thread. Pretty much the only thing it didn't come with was something to hang it with. Which I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I'll figure that out later. And then felt. You put felt on the back of your work, of your ornament. And here's what I got done. I don't know. I hope if I did this. That's a little better. So I got the top of his hat done, and I finished the little birdie. And this is on perforated paper. I like stitching on this. I don't have to have a hoop. There goes the snowplows again. Let's see if the other one's following the other one. Waiting. Waiting. Yep, there it is. Snowplows. That should be the title of this episode. At least they're plowing the street before we shovel, because we shovel and it's all nice and neat, and then the snowplow comes by and the end of our driveway is a mess again and we can't get out. But yeah, this is what I got done. I really loved working on these, and I want to work on this today too. I did a little bit of this morning, so technically I already worked on it today, so I don't know. We'll see if I get sucked into my cowl. Maybe I'll work on that for like another hour, and then I'll work on my cowl. I don't know. We'll figure something out. All right, that is all my whips. Now we go into stash, enhancement, acquisitions, wool piggery. What does Ray and Kevin call it from Needles at the Ready? Stocking your pantry, your yarn pantry, something like that. Whatever you want to call it. Oh my! I feel like a wool pig because I have a lot here, but I think everything I ordered is here. Besides like maybe 1 or 2 more orders of Desert Vista, and I think that's it. I don't think I ordered anything else. All right, first we will go with yarn I bought for a gift, so it doesn't count. Right. Oh my, I wish I bought 2 of these because I really love this. This is Night Owl Fibers in the Love You More colorway. I really love this. I'm going to make these. I'm going to make socks for Amy out of these as part of her birthday present. I'm trying to think ahead. Sorry that you'll be getting Valentine's Day socks for your birthday, but we were chatting and she said she'd love this color and was thinking about buying it. And I said, no, don't buy it. I will buy it and make socks for you. This is on her, this is a different base because she's having a hard time finding her, or a lot of yarn dyers are having a hard time finding yarn bases. So this is Italian owl sock, but it is still 75, 25 nylon, still 437 yards. I think it's a little bit thinner. It kind of feels like, or reminds me of Kirby Werby yarn, maybe mustache yarn. Anyway, I'll still knit it, and I will still love it. So those will be in the future. All right, I'll show my Desert Vista. It must have been like the fall colors came out because these are like, I got some fall colors. This is inspired by Firefly. Oh, it's got a swear word in it. I don't think it's a swear word. Big darn heroes. I love this one. I might knit this one in. I don't know. I haven't went through and saying, like, all right, this is a good color for October, November, September. It's got the orange and the dark burgundy purple. And I had to get this one because it's called Pumpkin Spice. Pumpkin Spice Zombody. Oh, this one came with a mini. So I think this is definitely going to be my October one. Oh, pumpkin spice. It had me at pumpkin spice. So I'll probably do the heels in this color. And the rest will be striping. Because that's how I like to do my socks. Alright. Now we got my Lemonade Shop order came. And I was going to make my kids' socks for both of these, but I think I changed my mind. Definitely these ones are going to be for my kids because I already have a hat out of this. This is the Stormy Day. Yep, Stormy Day. So it's all gray with a rainbow blip. I'm going to divide the skein in half and make my kids some like sockhead hats, double brim sockhead hats. I'm going to do the inside brim a different color so that this will go a little further and hopefully they will fit correctly because I tried it in the past, it did not work well. And this one, I was going to make them hats with this, but I really love this. I don't think I'm going to let them have this. I don't know if I'm not a big fan of yellow, but it has green in it. I don't know. I want to make a hat out of this, but it seems a little crazy. But look at the speckles. And this is... I love this title. That's probably why I bought it. It says... It's WTFC. And this has a swear word in it, but I'm not going to say it. Who the F cares? I think this is her 2021 colorway. I think she had one that was dumpster fire, and I don't think I bought it, but I should have. But look at this. So I don't know. This is going to live in the stash for a while. I want to make a hat, but it seems a little pricey for a hat. I don't know. I haven't decided. So that is my lemonade. So that's all the yarn I bought. One was a gift, so it doesn't count. And here is, so I made that cross stitch for Amy, and I'm going to make her some socks. So she decided to send me a little thank you present for making those things. So that arrived this week. Oh, Nomadic Yarns. I do not have this colorway. I want to knit these in October too. I'm going to have a lot of October stuff to knit. This is Winifred Sanderson from Hocus Pocus. Trusty Sock, 75.25. My favorite base from her. Greens, orange, is 2 shades of green, orange and purple. So she got me that, and then I can't believe she gave me these. She knows I'm addicted to minis. What she got me? What? Oh, it's a yarn bouquet of minis. I took them out of the package because this is very crinkly. I'll try to show you without. And it has her address on the back. I didn't want to show that either. But this is the Hue Loco Fall 2020 palette. This is our 75.25 base. I love Hue Loco's yarns. They are so beautiful. They don't have color names on them, but some of them I do recognize because I think I was like, ooh, I like that one. I love this one because it's green. I love this one too. Look at those speckles. Let's show them real fast. So I plan on putting these in my paint Pan cowl. Socks, scrappy socks. Squares in my blanket. Ooh, I love this one. I love this one too. I love them all. I love them all. And last one, I really like this one too. It's got teal and that burnt, what is it, like a rusty orange. Oh, I would like to make a hat out of this one. So thank you, Amy, for all of the minis and the yarn. I will knit socks for you forever. I love socks, and I have a lot of socks. And don't feel bad. All right. Yes, that is it. All of my acquisitions. Stash enhancement. Yee. I think I have another order of Desert Vista. I said it was shipped last Sunday, but I think she printed the label and she hasn't sent it out yet because it's not moving. It's been a week. So I don't know if that will be here this week or not. But yeah, I haven't bought anything else. So I take that back. I bought some needles. I bought some Eddie squared needles. I have not got them yet. I bought a pair for like the sockhead double brim hats. And then I bought one for socks. I just bought one to try it out. I mean, I like Eddie needles, but I have a hard time with the finish rubbing off at the tips in the past. So that's, and I didn't like the cord. I don't like the cord, but I thought I would try them. I love Chiaogoos all the way. And yes, I do agree with a lot of knitters. They say if they had the Eddie needles and the Chiaogoo cords as one needle, that would be the perfect needle. I would agree with that. So hopefully I won't have the tarnish issue that I've had in the past. Hopefully they updated that, because those are a little more expensive than Chiaogoos. All right, reading and watching. I need to move. Oh, ouch. I'm getting too old to sit on the floor. For more than like 15 minutes at a time. All right, reading. I have started The Starless Sea. Oh, the author is... It is the same author that wrote The Night Circus. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that book. It is interesting. I like it. I'm having a really hard time reading lately. I just don't want to listen to my audiobooks. I have a book that I've been reading probably for the past 6 months on my Kindle. I usually try to read before I go to bed, but I've been staying up till about 11, and as soon as I lay down, I am out. There's no time for reading. So I need to get back to that so bad. My reading is, I think, in Goodreads, I do the challenge and I type in how many books I want to read, and then I'll tell you how far you are, and I think I'm 3 or 4 books behind already. I'm just not feeling the reading this year so far. I don't know. We'll see. I think 2 of the books that I read this month, one was like 900 pages, and then another one was like 500 pages. So I feel like that should be 4 books right there. Not 2, but... So that's the only thing I've been reading. I started that. I didn't finish anything else. Or start anything else. Watching. My husband and I finished Disenchantment, which is an animated series on Netflix. We finished Battlestar Galactica Season 2.5. I looked it up and wrote it down this time. We're going to start Season 3 here whenever it arrives in the mailbox. So now we are watching Halt and Catch Fire, which is on streaming on Netflix. Excuse me. My husband has watched that, and he said I would like it, so he's rewatching it with me. It's pretty good so far. And then I said I watched Harry Potter movies 1 and 2. I would probably continue to watch one a day until I'm done. So I have, that's 2. Is there 8 movies? So yeah, I'll try to watch one every day this week. We'll see. I won't finish it because there's 8. Because I can only watch them Monday through Friday. So that's 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I'll finish next Monday probably. So yeah, that's what I'm reading and watching. Life stuff. Same old, same old. It snowed again. We got about... Well, the roof doesn't look like it has that much on it. We were under a winter weather advisory for 2 to 4 inches. So, I don't know. I'll say maybe 2 inches. It was going to snow all night and then all day. And I woke up this morning and they're like, nope, it's done. I'm like, oh. So I'm thinking it's probably more like 2 inches. Enough where we have to shovel the driveway again. I'm hoping that. My husband wants to go out and get something at the store today, so I'm hoping he'll shovel today. I hate shoveling. We're supposed to get more snow like Thursday, Friday, so I'm probably going to have to shovel that because it's a weekday and my husband's working, so he can't shovel. You know, I like how I use the quotes. Can't. Yeah. He has a lunch break. He can shovel during his lunch break. Anyway. So I will probably get my snow shoveling workout later this week. What else? Not really anything new. Same old, same old. Husband's still working from home. Kids are still schooling from home. Yeah, I'm just hanging out and I'm knitting. Knitting and cross-stitching. And trying not to buy yarn. We have been watching the Star Wars movies. I forgot to say that. We're watching them with my kids. We finished 4, 5, 6, so now we are going to watch episode 1 today. So, I don't know. We'll watch 1, 2, 3. My husband doesn't like 7, 8, 9, so I don't know if he will be willing to watch that with them as a family, or if he's like, peace out, and then I'll finish them, but then my kids won't be able to see them, so I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get there. Yeah, so I guess that's about it. I'm at 38 minutes. And my hands are so dry. I forgot. I'm washing my hands more because, you know, COVID. And I think that's making my hands so much drier. I mean, I've always had this problem in January, February, the colder months. My hands are dry, they crack, they bleed, and it hurts. So I've been trying to put lotion on a lot, but it doesn't seem to help because I put the lotion on and then I have to wash my hands again, like an hour later, 20 minutes later. Okay, I will end this. I think that's it. Yeah, I have some laundry to do today. I want to work on that blanket. I want to work on that cowl and that cross-stitch ornament. We'll see how much I get done today. Yes, and I will start socks tomorrow. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any comments, put them right down there. I do read them. And hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.